Crisis as TINUBU swagger and TSG clash over harmonization. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. A major disagreement has broken out between two major support groups of Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, former Lagos State Governor, and the national leader of a ruling All Progressive Congress APC ahead of the 2023 presidential election. Wahala be like ice block. Imagine a house divided against itself. A house divided against itself. This is the height of it. A group that has the same purpose. Is it not supposed for them to work together? Imagine, like, how will it sound to the ears? How will it sound to the ears? Anyway, at the end of the day, one thing is certain. They have problems, so they don't have problems. If our election is going to hold, it is going to be the end of everything, a determinant on which the electorate is. That is where we have to focus on. They will have they will have their crisis and they will settle it among themselves. The news in detail, please stay with us. Daily Independent exclusively gathered that the Cold War is between members of a Southwest agenda for Asiwaju Swagger 23 and TINUBU support group. Credible sources informed Daily Independent that while Swagger 23, which comprises former National Assembly members and former local government administrators, had been in existence since December 2020, the TSG came into existence in October 2021. However, trouble started when Honorable Abdulmumin Jibrin, a former member of the House of Representatives who is Director General, TINUBU Support Group's Management Council, made a proposal that all groups in the country conversing support for the emergence of TINUBU as the president in 2023 should come under one umbrella so as to have uniformity in ideas and strategy. He was also said to have suggested that there is a need to have a national body drumming support for TINUBU instead of having several regional support groups to which Swagger, which is perceived by some as a Southwest groups, belongs. Abdulmumin Jibrin and James Falike are the arrowhead of the TSG. Jibrin, who is Executive Director, Business Development, Federal Housing Authority, suggested that all the support groups of TINUBU should come together under the banner of the TSG. Members of Swagger, led by Senator Dayo Adeyeye and Otumba Bosun Oladele, rejected the idea as they believe the aim of the TSG is to sidelight them and hijack the campaign. On January 17th this year, all support groups of TINUBU under the aegis of BAT Support Group Management Council (SGMC) met at the International Conference Center, Abuja. Swagger boycotted the event, even though the organizers said its officials were duly invited. Speaking at the event, Jibrin said that the purpose of the conference is to harmonize activities of all BAT support groups. When asked if Swagger was part of a support group, a prominent member of the TSG, who answered not to be named, said Swagger is not part of a larger family of the BAT Support Group Management Council. All the support groups have been harmonized into one, and the SGMC is now the official body conversing support for Asiwaju Bola Tinubu nationwide. When asked if he was aware that the January 17 event was boycotted by Swagger leaders, he said, "Honestly, I was not aware because there were thousands of people and groups at the event. We sent invitations to them and they acknowledged. They have not issued any statement that they are not part of the BAT, SGMC, and I am just hearing it from you now that they boycotted the event." You will agree with me that Swagger is a Southwest body. Even from the name, it is called Southwest Agenda. So we also have other groups in the north and eastern part of the country. The man we are canvassing for wants to be president of Nigeria, which is a national project. We don't want to be working at cross purposes, and that is why we decided to harmonize, he said. When contacted Honorable Bosun Oladele, Swagger National Secretary, said the group did not discuss harmonization with anyone. He also said the group may not join issues with anyone or group. We never sat down to discuss harmonization with anybody. We are not bothered about harmonization or no harmonization. I believe that is a needless controversy and we should avoid that. We are focused and majorly concerned with Asiwaju getting the APC ticket. Rather than talking about harmonization, everybody should go and work within their own capacity, enclave, and area of jurisdiction. The ultimate thing is to ensure that our goals are met. If anybody calls themselves support groups for Asiwaju, then the goal should be how to ensure that he wins the ticket and the presidential election. When asked if he does not see the need for all the groups to come together under one umbrella, Oladele said, "Where is the time? The time we'll be spending trying to sit down and talking of accommodation can be used productively in conversing support for Asiwaju." I don't know if people are getting paid with this support group, but I know that in Swagger we are not being paid. We are paying for everything. We are doing everything from our pockets. If we're doing that, then why the needless arrangements to now have meetings discussing harmonization? I believe that I believe that when Asiwaju wins the ticket, harmonization is possible, he said. Okay. Wow. At the end of all this, don't waste your time in fighting each other because of the billion van that will be sent to you people. APC have failed. APC have failed Nigerians with their rigid economic policies. We cannot eat 3 square meal a day. Everything is time free in the market. Pack your load and go. Come 2023 by God's grace. Amen and amen. His suggestion was not that bad. They'll be stronger if they collapse into one support group. But they're not saying it like that. Everybody for the Bola Ahmed campaign grounds won their cake separately. Baba Tinubu is very rich. He will satisfy 100 goods with nairas and dollars. Just pray for his good health and don't push him to death. This person, I don't even understand what this person means. Hey, the person is very sarcastic. Hopelessness everywhere. Inferiority complex everywhere. Anti-timidity and so on everywhere for Tinubu enemies. Present your candidates and stop being unhappy about someone who did not even look your side. I just hope by come 2024, after the election, you'll be able to say this thing and beat your hand to your chest that you said it before. On this note, you've come to the end of the news. We say thank you for sending in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your day.